factory leather trim piece here, the shift boot. I'm going to be putting on the new ones, which are right here. This is for the shifter gear, and this one, no, this one is for the shifter gear, and this one is for the e-brake. It doesn't come with the plastic trim pieces with them, so you have to glue it onto here just like factory. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart, take off these clips, and see what else I gotta do to get this off, and go get some glue to glue on the new piece here. I did get these from eBay. They ran about 50 bucks. They claim to be suede. They feel like it. The material doesn't move as much as this does, as you can tell, but it does feel nice, and it does look better than this factory elephant skin, if you want to call it that. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'll leave the link in the description for the shifter boots, and you could go ahead and check those out and see if they have a few different options. You could get different thread colors, and I think you could get different color leather as well besides suede. But I'll go ahead and leave that in the description and let you guys check that out. Let's go ahead and see what we got to do for this e-brake boot. So yeah, I am starting off with this e-brake boot. You guys are gonna figure this out with me so I can make it. So let's see, we got some clips. I'm gonna get a removal tool for those, and just keep in mind how the leather is placed, because that's exactly how you're gonna want to put the new piece in. I'm just trying to get a video of that for my reference, just so I can know how that leather is molded around this piece here. All right, I got the little pick tool. See if I can get these factory metal retainers out. Yeah, they just clip right off. Don't lose those. Those you will never find anywhere. Trust me. I took apart the doors once and I lost one of the clips, and I could not find one anywhere, unless you buy a whole door or someone's parting out their car, maybe locally. But yeah. Now I can go ahead and, so here's one of the seams. Seam follows here, seam follows here, and the seam in the front. Let me look at the new one just so I can make sure the seams match up as well. So it does look like the seams are exactly the same. Follows factory seams. This one here, the stitching, and the stitching in the front. So it's exactly the same. So yeah, it's gonna want to glue down the same as well if you want it to look OEM. For example, there's that stitch seam, that fold seam, both in the same area. I don't know if you could see that, but now I'll go ahead and remove. It's just glued on, so just peel it off. Do as you please to get it out. It's pretty easy actually. This glue isn't too strong for the year, considering it's an 06. It's basically just peeling right off. It's easy as a band-aid. I want to get this fold out. Yeah, that's really easy. So it does mold into there. Let me get a video of that. Folds over this as well. So I'm gonna get this side off first, that way I can get in here to get the other piece. Yeah, this is fairly simple. Now I can get in here to this side and get this off. You could even mark it too if you had like a paint pan. You could mark the plastic where that seam is at. That way you know that your seam is lining up where it was factory. I don't think you can see that, but put a little scratch in it for where that seam meets. All right, there's the old one off. Real cheap. Not even really insulated well. And just overall bad. Alright. Now I'm gonna look at my reference videos and see where this lines up, where it should be. Alright, so I did look at my reference videos. Seam here, and seam here, and it lines up just as it should. There's a cutout for this piece here. These fold around. This piece is cut out to fold over. So now all I need is the glue and I can get this on easy in no time. All right, so this is what I came up with. I'm just gonna use some super glue. This one has a brush to it, so I can just brush it on to the plastic. Got an AutoZone, I think it was $10. Go ahead, put that on there. All right. Man, that didn't come with nothing. They're scamming me, look at that.
What?
Like half a bottle.
Dude.
How you do the nozzle? Or how you do that? It's tacked up. That seam meets up right where I marked it. These fold over right where they're supposed to. Now we can go ahead and do this side. This side is way easier than the other side. Just glue it along here. Boom, and then it lays right over. Got the reference video. And it does fold over a little. So I'm gonna glue this side, put it on, and then we'll glue this side and fold it over. Back up, stick, and boom, that's it. That's all it takes. And you can let this sit for a little bit, give it about maybe 30 minutes or see what it recommends. 24 hours full cure, but it's gonna be sitting in the car, so that's good enough. One thing I should have did was fold this over as well, but where it's gonna sit, you're not really gonna see that. So it's fine just like that. I'm gonna burn these tips so they're not flicking out like that. All right, let's go ahead and go put it on the car. Put these metal retaining clips back in. And we found this bum on the street.
What's up, boy? Back at it again. You already know we got the motherfucking things. We got them things stanging. We got the flashlight on. Hooking booking.
All right, I don't know what that was about, but nice.
Yo!
Hey, you knocked that shit over, bro.
Bro, no, I did not.
Damn.
Man, I could have been drinking that. Homie said, I feel you retired.
Damn fool.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Who feels tired?
You.
Yeah, cause it ain't me. One Phillips screw on this side of the e-brake. Just don't let it fall down the hole, or that's gonna be a whole nother tragedy. There is a washer on it, so be careful. Let's clip this into place already. Bada bing. I'm fine with that. Alright, slide this all the way down. That seems very excessive. Maybe it goes all the way. It. I did kind of rip this right here, but I'm pretty sure you can just stitch that back. But hey, that's all it took. Definitely looks much better than stock. Feels good too. All right, let me put this back on, and that's it with that. Then we can do the shift boot, but I'll do that one later. Hey David, can you stop the video? Por favor.
Hello.
All right, now we can go ahead and do the shift boot. Real easy. There's just show you a bolt there of some type. This isn't a factory one, but a bolt of some type. Take that off. This shifter will slide right off, and then this just pulls right out. I'll show you guys that right now. So I'll go ahead and take this off and put on the new one, and then all of these just they push in and they connect right under this plastic here, all around here. That's where they all go. So I'll go ahead and take this off. I'll do it right here on camera actually. I could probably just pull it out since it's just stapled. Yeah, just stapled. So I'll pull this out with all the staples, and I'll go grab the new one, and we'll glue that right on. that's what you're left with. Keep in mind the position. So this is where the tab is on the top. In the middle is where it's going to go facing forward, back in. Let me go ahead and make sure. Yeah, so tab in the middle will face forward. The other two on this side will just be on the back end. I'll go grab the new one and start gluing that on. That one was extra. Go through. And they're just falling through right now, but you get the idea. I'll go ahead and start gluing these on. And that's pretty much all. Put it back together, and that's all it takes. Don't really take much skill to do this, so I'll go ahead and start laying down the glue and folding it over these. No, I said not much, but I guess this needs a little more than we thought. Might even need the staples. How I seen it. I'm gonna try to use this regular stapler. I don't know if this one's gonna work, but we'll see. We shall see. And it does. It's right through. Alright. It doesn't want to go through there, so but I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. So now I can go ahead and slide this on. Middle notch facing forward. I'll put that middle notch in first. Right where it's gotta go. Go right in onto the left. One next to this one. Last two. Put in the shifter again. Put in the bolt. You put some Loctite on that. Make sure it don't wobble out. Just snug mine up. Just snug it up. You don't gotta over tighten this. You don't want to pull the threads on these. Just tight enough. Now I can wobble this around the shifter. Sit in place. See how this one worked. You're just supposed to fold right over to it. That's good enough for me. And there you have it. Fully functional. Functional new shifter boot. Tell you what, definitely looks better than that factory OEM one. I am gonna get a new knob and possibly the MGW short throw shifter. But, I mean, for now, I think that is just cleaning this, dusting this off real quick. I think that is a good install, if you ask me. Go ahead and adjust this brightness here. All right, there's that. Along with the e-brake boot. Definitely changes the look of the car up. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, pretty simple install. Took me what, 15 minutes for this. Another, I don't know, 20 minutes for that one. I mean, that's all it takes. Real easy, real simple.